ocean.
Yeah. No, it's cool. Bad magic. That's kind of her vibes. Thank you.
Can you explain, or I guess, the popularity of witches? I mean, witches are back on in True Blood. They're a main force there, and you got, your whole show is obviously centered around witches. To you, why are they such a popular character in pop culture?
I mean, I think it's the art season in LA, and I've read so
Work on that at all for the pilot, or is it just like? Now, have you read the books? Okay, so
during the pilot,
when you're reading about Faye, are you like, okay, I have to stay true to Faye in the books because she's very
I played on a show for 3 years playing a mermaid.
H2O.
Yeah, so I'm always kind of in this like magic world, like typecast. I'll be like a fairy next.
And the chemistry on the show, can you talk a little bit about how you think you're going to see the characters interact and sort of with one another as the series progresses? How the Coven develops? How the Coven kind of develops?
Yeah, I think at the moment Diana's
what about
pretty A-list actors. What's it like?
So I'm a lucky girl.
Now they just casted Logan.
Yes.
As Sally, and at first everyone was thinking it's Sally Waltman from the books. So do you foresee Sally? Cool. Thank you.
You could be a witch in real life and cast just one spell. You got one spell to learn. What would you like to be able to do?
Is this your first role for America?
It's kind of wild.
They said, see that new show, go do the ocean.
Yeah. No, it's cool that there's such a buzz about it, and the show isn't even on air yet.
Can you talk a little bit about how you think you're going to see the characters interact and sort of with one another as the series progresses? How the Coven develops? How the Coven kind of develops?
Yeah, I think at the moment Diana's very much like the leader of the pack, and I think that's going to change. I think the dynamic of who's leading and who's kind of following, and I think there's going to be different like sides, and we're going to kind of swap sides.
On TV, she plays a hybrid werewolf and vampire, but in real life, she is all babe. Phoebe Tonkin, hello.
Hi. Not necessarily busy, but yeah, I live between Atlanta and Los Angeles now, and Australia as well.
Okay.
So yeah, and just watching Frozen at home with her kid and her husband. So, but yeah, it's fun. It's a good-looking cat. Places that you can just get cheese and wine in Los Angeles.
Their lives. This is a real thing that I found.
Vampire. What's my prize? Wine and cheese.
She's taken off the market, but these fans, these Elijah fans, do not stop.
I know.
What is it about Haley and Elijah that you think is just so mesmerizing for these fans?
I don't know. I think it's a combination of both of these characters. I think within this kind of very heightened supernatural dark world, they're very kind of similar souls in that way, and I think they want the same thing, and I think they've both faced a lot of adversity throughout their lives, and I think in a perfect world they would be together and just make each other happy, because they've had to go through so many awful things in their respective lives, and it would be like a nice happy ending. So I think that's why the fans like them.
Has had one of the longest TV pregnancies. What have you been told?
No, it's a full term. It's like I've had it for 8.5 months, and by the time I give birth to this baby, it will be full term in real life. So I may as well have had a baby because I've had the belly on for 9 months.
What have you been told? A few episodes ago, total shocker that Rebecca, was leaving New Orleans.
Wrote off. So I think it's always open to see what that storyline, what happens with that. I don't know. I want to know where she went. I hope she had crazy adventures in Europe. That's what I would do if I was an immortal vampire.
Angela Bishop, nice to see you. Thank you, so do you. Now, as a Chanel ambassador, I'm guessing this might be Chanel?
This is Chanel, head to toe.
Well, it's great to welcome you here, Phoebe. You look absolutely stunning. What are you looking forward to about catching up with everyone tonight? You have worked on a Damien Chazelle's new project, is that right? Now, he's, of course, the director of La La Land. It's called Babylon, I understand. What can you tell us?
Not a huge amount. I've had a really lovely year. I got to work with Matt Nable. I feel like I've explained. So the thing is, my character's name's Cleo, so I never say that name.
You wouldn't, but
so it's other people's accents doing it. But I do know that. I mean, I said no a lot, water, and things like that, and they don't get it. Well, yeah. I mean, they try to do it. Actually, I've heard some pretty good Americans doing the Australian accent via H2O, but Cleo, I blame Cleo Kariba for saying my name like that. I was not the one saying Cleo.
Episode under your belts. How do we pick up? In January.
We pick up with a new character, a couple of new characters actually. A new werewolf called Kaylin. We pick up with Haley and Hope. And Hope, as you saw in the little teaser that we showed today, Hope is now, I think, 7.
Then for long.
I don't think so, unless they want to show about like Haley and Grandma Mary, which I don't think they do. And Marcel.
Right. How is the relationship with Marcel when the season resumes?
We don't know yet. Okay. There hasn't really been a scene. I'm sure, I would hope that they explore that. But yeah, no, we haven't gone down that road yet.
Okay, that'll be episodes to come. Shortened season. Does it feel like a cable show? Because you have to pack so much in?
I guess. I mean, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I mean, I hope so. Yeah, right? Yeah, I think 13 is a really good amount for a TV show. It doesn't feel like you have to drag a storyline on for 22 hours, which when you think about it is insane. It's like 10 movies. Or even more, and it's nice to have more of a condensed season, and we can really kind of pick storylines that matter and then really focus on those and not have filler episodes. Fine.
I'm thinking back to the
no, I did I've seen them grow up.
Given everything that she's been through, what do you think Hope's first word is going to be?
I don't know. That's a good one. Probably
her scream Klaus from the nursery.
Yeah, exactly.
The finale is obviously really hectic. The prop
creatively for the 4th season, which I think is really exciting.
Yeah, I know. Obviously, we're so sad lost Sabina and Cammie. I know, and you're so close to them in real life.
I'm so sad.
How's it been for you? It's like 2 members of the family are gone, right?
I know. I mean, I've still got Riley, but there's not a lot of girls left on the show, sadly. So I need looking forward to her up again and see who she kind of bonds with and who helps her, rebuild herself and find her identity again, because she's not the person that she was 12 years ago.
Bumpy roads ahead for her and Elijah when the show comes back.
That term, and I keep using it. But yeah, maybe that'd be far off.
Oh, that's good. And what are you most looking forward to today at the polo?
I used to horse ride when I was younger, so I love seeing the horses, and I don't know, just seeing different people's outfits is always exciting, and I'm just excited to have a chill, easy, fun day.
Oh, fantastic. Well, you started your career very early in Australia with H2O. You go on to do Vampire Diaries and the originals. What's next for Phoebe Tonkin this year?
I don't know. There's a couple of things that we're working on, but just trying different opportunities this year, and I really want to travel. That's my big goal for the year.
Where's your must-go place?
India.
Really?
Yeah,
how come?
I don't know. I've just always, my mum and my godmum went a couple of years ago, and I've heard about it for the last few years, and I want to go myself.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I hope you get to travel, and I hope 2017 is everything you have. Thanks so much for talking to AfterBuzz TV.
Thank you, guys. Hi, it's Phoebe Tonkin. I'm with AfterBuzz.
Are we going to get to know a lot more about Haley?
Yes, definitely. And I think that's what I'm most excited about this show is we've only seen little bits of Haley, and now we're really going to be able to see more about her past and her history and her family and where they are, and it's going to be nice.
Now, do you think there's still a chance that she'll cross back over to Vampire Diaries, or do you think she'll kind of be in the originals world?
I don't know. That could be cool if they did, but I don't know what they're kind of planning on doing yet. I think that's all up in the air.
Okay. And now, because it's going to be a new world and a new kind of show, can you tell, just from doing the one episode, that if it's going to have any kind of different tone or anything different in that regard?
because obviously pregnancy is a very real issue. It's got a little bit, maybe not a grown-up tone, but like it's just a different tone than I think Vampire Diaries. But it's still the same world and the same mythology, and we just hope that we can live up to Vampire Diaries because it's so good.
Yeah. And how's it been getting to know the cast of the originals a little bit better? Because I know you worked with some of them on Vampire Diaries, but I'm sure there's a different dynamic there.
Yeah, everyone is so sweet, and especially doing a pilot, you kind of feel like you're on school camp for 3 weeks and you're all getting to know each other, and I think I really lucked out with this cast. Everyone's really cool.
What surprised you most about sort of learning how to think about this?
That one we didn't think of. Like, we thought of everything else that we didn't think of. So it was really cool because, you know, it's just such an exciting and it's controversial and it's really...
What do you think Haley is going to be like as a mom since she didn't have like parental figures?
That's what's been really nice for me. It's amazing.
I don't know. You think that
with this show, you never know what's going to happen.
do you think that you guys stay married, or do you think
It's like kind of weight, the weight of the world.
Yeah.
So how is she going to deal with that?
I think ready to find them and not find them, to save them and not be alone with her daughter anymore and be a single mom. So yeah, I think she's excited to, if she can, see them again. But yeah, she's definitely had a lead. Oh, actually, the masked ball. Oh yeah. That was really fun. Because it was just me and Daniel, and I was in that big red dress, and that was really fun. Anything that's like
You back here at Comic-Con once again, and I gotta say, like, I know you're a girl's girl, so my heart is kind of breaking for you because 2 of your girls came
out with a real family,
Yeah.
a very aggressive, dysfunctional family as well on the other side of it. But yeah, it's cool. But yeah, it's definitely was a big shock when I learned the twist when I read.
Fans can expect from the originals, and what are you most looking forward to in this first season?
I think the fans can expect a really different take on the supernatural world. You know, in a lot of film and television, vampires and werewolves and witches are kept in the shadows, whereas in this show, they're very much embraced, and the humans know about the supernatural characters. They just turn a blind eye, which I think is a really cool take on something that's been done for a while.
What are some things that we're going to see different for your character in the originals in comparison to the Vampire Diaries?
I think Haley in the originals is a little bit softer. You know, especially in the Vampire Diaries, she was definitely working for herself, and she was working quite selfishly and not thinking about other people around her. And now that she's found out she's pregnant, she has to care about someone else besides herself. So I think we're going to definitely see a bit more of a romantic side of Haley.
Taylor Swift.
Are you a Swiftie? Are you a Taylor Swift fan?
Totally.
I think that would be a great choice.
I love her. She's the best. Or Zooey Deschanel. She's the best too. I were together. Actually, we were in Italy a couple of years ago, and it was all these like teenage girls speaking Italian, and kind of every few words were English, and that was really cool to think that, you know, overseas people watch what you're doing.
Oh, great. Well, you're a total fashionista.
Well, I'm not hardly. As I said, I have
You have blood on your shirt.
Sweater. Claire.
Okay, it's unanimous. Does Claire have these incredible skills?
Does everyone say
Yes.
She would definitely win. Yeah, she's like super tough girl. I'm like, I can barely make it up the stairs half the time. She's like running marathons at 5 o'clock in the morning.
I didn't even have kids, and that's like my worst nightmare. It's being bullied. I would probably say, don't worry, they're just jealous of you. Which is what I feel like every mom says to you at one point. Great movie in the future.
And then right next to him. That's good. In the front. I said nice smile, nice smile. And Phoebe on top for me. Second row, please. Second row. Right side, right side. Just right in front of you, please. Right side. Phoebe. 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 Phoebe! And Phoebe, that pretty smile, right up top? And just up top. And right up top, right next to him. Phoebe, right here, please. Phoebe, Phoebe, right up top, right up top. Over that shoulder. Right in front of you, one more time. Right there, Phoebe. Phoebe, cross. Right here, looks good. Second row here, please. Looking over here to your left. Give us that beautiful smile. To your left. And lift up top row. And look right here. Whatever you do, don't laugh. Baby, big smile. There you go, all the way. Right here in the second row, please. Right behind him. And on this shoulder. Baby, look up again. Hold it back. Just in front of that smile there. Look up top again, your left row. And baby, one more smile right there. Right ahead. Right here. Baby, right here, please. Up here, please. Up here. Over the shoulder. Baby. Beautiful. All the way over the front of the dress. All the way over. Come back. Smile, baby, right now. I'll give you some. Phoebe.
And Phoebe straight in front, please.
And Phoebe. And Phoebe, hold still. Phoebe on your right side. Phoebe on your right. Phoebe. Phoebe, hold on 1 second, Phoebe.
And Phoebe right here.
Right here, Phoebe, on your right side. Phoebe, one look.
And Phoebe right here.
Phoebe, it's me. Phoebe, it's me. Looking all the way back, Phoebe.
And Phoebe, just turn to face. And Phoebe, turn to your left a little.
Phoebe, right here. Phoebe, one look. Phoebe, one back here.
Yes, Phoebe to your left.
Phoebe, one look here. Phoebe. Phoebe on top.
Phoebe Tonkin. Phoebe Tonkin.
Phoebe.
What did you do?
And then straight down the middle, please. Straight down top. Come back.
That beautiful smile.
Phoebe, and Phoebe right here, straight ahead. Phoebe right here, straight ahead.
Phoebe, the front.
Just looking here. And Phoebe right here, straight ahead. Thank you so much. Hold that right there. Last one, eyes right there. Person by person. Okay.